Viewers, let's shift our focus back to the breaking developments. Right now, the body of another miner has been recovered from the Rat Hole coal mine that has been inundated after the hunt for recovering the coal miners in the mine that was illegal has been continuing for more than 7 days. In Assam's Dimahao district, as rescue operations by the army, the navy, the NDRF have continued. 7 miners have in fact still remained trapped with efforts underway to rescue them at this point. The deceased has been identified as Legend Magar, who is 27-year-old man from Kalamati village in Umrangsao of the Mahasao district. Earlier, the body of another miner, a Nepalese national, was recovered from the mine. Magar's body was found floating on the accumulated water in the mine after the army and the National Disaster Response Force divers went to bring out the worker. Notably, the miners have remained trapped inside the 3-kilo coal quarry in the Wangsao area, or about 250 kilometers from Guwahati. Since January 6th, after a sudden gush of water flooded the site, the 300 feet deep mine had a water level of around 400 feet, which decreased by 7 meters on Friday. Authorities have deployed 5 pumps to drain the water, and a heavy pressure pump with the 500-gallon per minute capacity is being installed. The pump was flown in from Maharashtra by Coal India Limited, a 12-member special rescue team that was constituted of Coal India when reached the site of coal mine of 3-kilo Umrangsao area in the Mahasao district to help in the search and the rescue operations to locate and rescue 8 other workers who have been trapped in the inundated Rat Hole mine. Let's listen in to what Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has said on this entire incident.
আমাৰ আপোনালোকে জানে যে বিভিন্ন বজাৰ সমাৰবিলাকত আমি পঞ্চায়ত এটাক অকশন দিয়ে একোজন মহলদাৰ নিযুক্ত হয় আৰু মহলদাৰজনে সৰু সৰু ব্যৱসায়ী সমূহৰ পৰা টকা সংগ্ৰহ কৰে চৰকাৰক কিছু ৰয়েলটি দিয়ে আৰু কিছু নিজেও মুনাফা উপাৰ্জন কৰে আজি আমি কেবিনেটৰ সিদ্ধান্ত লৈছো যে এতিয়াৰ পৰা কোনো মহলদাৰে শাক-পাচলি তৰকাৰী বেপাৰীৰ পৰা টকা ল'ব নোৱাৰিব আৰু পান তামোলৰ বেপাৰীৰ পৰা তেওঁলোকে টকা সংগ্ৰহ কৰিব নোৱাৰিব যেনেকৈ বেলতলা বজাৰ যদি কোনোবাই শাক-পাচলি লৈ আহে বা তামোল বিক্ৰী কৰে তামোল চালি বিক্ৰী কৰে তামোল পান এই দুই শ্ৰেণীৰ ব্যৱসায়ীয়ে এতিয়াৰ পৰা কোনো বজাৰত তেওঁলোকে পইচা দিব নালাগে তেওঁলোকে তাত বিনামূলীয়াকৈ তেওঁলোকে এই বিক্ৰী কৰিব পাৰিব তেওঁলোকে মহলদাৰক টকা পইচা দিব নালাগে আৰু আমাৰ ইয়াৰ ফলত আমাৰ সৰু শাক-পাচলি বিক্ৰী কৰা বা তামোল পান বিক্ৰী কৰা সৰু সৰু যিখিনি ক্ষুদ্ৰ ব্যৱসায়ী আছে তেওঁলোক যথেষ্ট পৰিমাণে লাভান্বিত হ'ব শেষৰ সিদ্ধান্তটো হ'ল
Now viewers, as in fact the rescue operations have been ongoing and underway by roping in different state response teams and also specially constituted teams to take out the coal miners who have been stuck in the inundated coal mine. Let's take a look at what are the key challenges. When we are talking about the coal mine tragedy at this point of time, it's unfortunate that these kind of tragedies in fact continue to take place despite the localized mechanism and advancement in technology. But let's understand the key obstacles that the people who are rescuing the miners who are stuck in the inundated coal mine have to face. The first is that poor water visibility in fact is being seen. That poor water visibility reduces the kind of reach till which the visibility can allow them to penetrate further. Second is the temperature fluctuating between 11 and 22 degrees Celsius, making the water extremely cold, also affecting the kind of longevity the miners who are stuck can maintain. Third challenge is the complications by narrow and unstable shafts within the coal mine. These are the very narrow and very kind of lanes which result into the complications furthering for people to navigate the way. Fourth of the challenge is the rescuers that face strong currents and debris among the operation. as in fact the rescuers who are navigating through their way to get deeper in the coal mine. These are the challenges which they have to face, and operations in the depth of 200 feet, which is very large and complicated, they result in the zero visibility. So there are temperature issues and there are visibility issues that constitute to take the key option while the rescuers are trying to make their way to go further. Sixth challenge is another slow water pumping due to the high water table, continued seepage. Because of the issue of seepage as well, there is less availability for the rescuers to find out another ways to go at the areas where possibly the people or the miners could have been stuck. Well, on that note, I also have my colleague Nibir Deka joining me live this morning about the update that has been in fact issued by the joint effort of all these agencies, in fact along with the National Disaster Response Teams, who have been continuing this effort to rescue these miners for a long time. Nibir, what is the update that you are fetching so far as these rescue operations are continued, and specifically at this situation? How is the probability of these miners who have been stuck maintained to be coming out alive?
Well, the rescue operations have been going on for more than 3 days now, and the latest update is that the Army and the NDF-RF joint operation has recovered one body, which is the second body recovered out of the 9 workers trapped there. So the whereabouts of the 7 workers are still, we don't know about them yet, but the 2 bodies have been recovered, and today the body has been recovered. The person belonged to Umrangsu Dima Hasau. He was a local and he's identified as Legion Magar. He is a local there. He was involved in the coal mine operations. And there are also an interesting update here is that the Assam Chief Minister, he has stated that the coal mine was operational before 12 years ago. So it was an abandoned coal mine, and the workers had entered the coal mine illegally. Although it is not an illegal mine, but it was an abandoned mine. So as such, the main person who has been involved in this has been arrested. The Assam Chief Minister has also stated that further investigation on this will continue. So there are 2 issues that we are talking about here. First issue is that the overall rescue operations, wherein the NDRF, SDRF, Army is involved, and 2 out of these 9 workers have been found, 2 dead bodies, unfortunately. And the second aspect of this entire incident is the illegality or the legality of it, whether there was any foul play done by employing these workers at a coal mine, whether protections or SOPs were followed. And as such, the investigation has been ongoing parallelly on that front as well. And lastly, the main part of the entire matter is that whether the 7 other workers who are trapped in that coal mine well are alive or not, whether they can still be taken out in time. These are the question marks that are hanging about. However, we have to give due credit to the rescue operations, and the water has been taken out of the coal mine well by at least 6 meters, which has allowed the rescue operation people who are engaged there to enter inside the coal mine well, so that the others can also be taken out. And that has been the main course of action, but with all hopes are there that the other 7 are also taken out in time. Back to you.
All right, Nibir, thank you for in fact adding these details.